Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are. And thank you for tuning in to Ties for the Fly Guy channel. I am your host. Who am I? The guy with the fly ties. You guessed it. All right, how y'all doing today? Welcome to episode 6 of How We Get Down and How We Wrap Them Up. Now, today is an off day, which is why you don't see me with that black shirt on. However, I got some things going on in here, don't I? Let's check it out. Let's check those colors out. There's a little orange. There's a little yellow. There's a little peach and blue and turquoise and a little white, a little silver, a little... Man, do y'all see that? So you say, man, but there's paisleys and there's hearts and there's, whatever those little things are on there. And you say, well, how do you put a tie on with that? Well, you got to go plain, man. Not plain like, oh, look at that tie. I'm talking about you got to find one of these colors in here in your shirt. Now, this could be any shirt. Mind you, button down. If you don't have one, get yourself one. It's going to work much better. Now, check this out. Get yourself a tie. Just a solid tie. Not plain, but solid. Something fancy, Make sure it's fresh and fly, of course, but one of these colors. One of these deals right here. I'm going to go in again. Any one of them, just choose one. And see what works for you and then try to match it up. Real fly. So what we're going to do today is called the Versatile V knot. Versatile V. It's going to be lots of different ways to do this V or to look at this V. However, you will definitely see the V in every way, shape, form, and fashion if you can dig where I'm coming from. So what color did I choose? That super peachy, pinky color that's in there. You can find it if you want to find it. It's in there. Y'all see it. So that's what we're going to rock with. I'm liking it already. We're not even there and I'm liking it already. So let's see what we're going to do. This is the Versatile V-knot. I'm going to flip my collar up. You need it up because you got to do your demo and then flip it down. Once you flip it down, it's like the magic appears and the magic happens. So we got these paisleys. We got all this. We're going to lace this around it. One end, fat end. Always call it the fat end. I always call this the skinny end. This is the end that I'm usually working with, and today I'm going to be working mostly with this end. So we're going to lay it flat around our neck. You feel me? This fat end, the point, I like to put it right at between my navel and my belt buckle. I'm not even going to say at my belt. I like it right between my navel and my belt buckle. Some people like it all the way down at their belt buckle. Some people like it a little higher up. It just depends on how you get down and how you do your demo. So I got it right there between my belly button, my navel, and my belt buckle. What I'm going to do is create a dimple. This is a brand new tie too, fresh. Look at I don't know if y'all can see that indentation on there, but yeah, that's kind of nice. So it's never been used, so I'm going to make a fresh dimple. If you've never seen one of my episodes before, pull this tight around your neck like that. Find your neckline, which is somewhere around here, like that first button, and go a little bit under it. Put your finger in the middle of it and then pinch it together like so. Y'all see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing, right? Pinch it like that. And when you look under there, you'll have that dimple in there. All right? So we pinched it, and we're going to pull it right here. Now, what are we going to do with this side? You see we got a seam side and a seamless side. Now, this is where they sew the tie up. We don't want nobody to see that most of the time. We will get to sometimes that we do, but right now, let me show you how we're going to demo it. We're going to just fold it in like that. So the whole tie will be folded when we get done. Everything we work with will be folded, so that smooth side will be showing. All right? So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to fold this. Smooth side is facing down, all right? And I'm going to go right around my tie and up through the neck. Y'all seen this before. But it's still fresh. We still going to rock it out. All right. You see what I got there? I just went up through the neck. And then I'm going to go around the back. Like so. It's still folded though. Make sure you keep it folded, man. I know y'all want me to say keep it folded the whole time, but keep this folded. This part right here, we're never going to unfold it. But look at that dimple. Go around the back, man. Like so. Come up and go once again, down. Feel me? Right down. Through the middle. Now, once you're through the middle there, you kind of got a V going on already, right? Yeah, but we're going to go a little further than that. What we're going to do is pull this as tight as possible. Now, watch what I mean when I say tight. Tight, man. Just pull it. We're not going to hurt this at all. All right? And this part we're not even going to have to worry about. But make sure we still got our fold real fresh and fly. All right? So we folded it around. We pulled it real tight. Now all we're going to do, believe it or not, is continue to do the same thing. So as I'm pulling it tight and keeping it folded, I'm just going one more time, doing the same thing I just did. Up, over, and through the neck, keeping it folded. But bam, look what happens. Look what happens. There's another one. Now these look just like folds right now. But as long as we keep this folded and pull it tight, I'm gonna go over again. I'm not afraid. Now check me out, you shouldn't be either. I got it folded still, my seam is up. I'm gonna go over again. Now you peep how it's overlapping a little bit? I'm gonna get in. Come on, man. You know I know how to do it. See how that's overlapping a little bit? I was gonna say you're messing up, but you're not. That's the way you want it. Just a little bit now, but still pull it tight because that first one is pulled tight and we know we're only dealing with one tie. So nothing can come loose as long as you got this. But keep yourself folded, pull it tight again, and then go down the middle through the neck again. Come on, man. You should have this by now. You should be past me by now. But check in, we're gonna do it again just because that's what we're doing, man. We're gonna get all the way down and dirty with this one. Now we're gonna go keep it folded. Keep it folded, man. Look at the dimple, it's still there. But I'm gonna fold this one more time. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Boom, bam, bing, level. That's one of your versatiles of your V's. That's your volume that you got. That's one of our V's. Remember that, write that down. Bang, now I went one more time, you know. Depending on how long your tie is, you might be able to go another time. Now see, I got lots of other ties that are longer than this, so they'll go one more time. But we're not gonna flex on that because we got our V. See what I'm saying? We got our demo, right? But just in case, I wanted to say, you know what, I don't think I gotta pull it tight enough. I pull it a little tighter, and then I try to go one more time. Now, if I couldn't, I wouldn't. But me, looks like I can, man. Now you see I got 4 levels. I don't know if y'all see that or not. Do y'all see that? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I'm pulling it tight. You see, there's the little tag right there. And as long as I keep this super tight, that should be under, you guessed it, the collar. But check game. I'm gonna pull it as tight as possible, man. And if it doesn't go into the collar, under the collar like that, you'll see what I do to it. But look at my V. Well, you know what? Let's just see if it goes under the collar. Now mind you, I haven't done this one in a very long time. And we're just trying, well, for sure it goes under the collar, right? Now, look how I'm adjusting these levels. See, you still got a level up under there. We can even move that over a little bit if we wanted to, just so you can see that first jump off jumping up under there. Now, if you want to even it, let me show you what I'm talking about. Because now you can see the various V that I'm talking about. You see I got a V right there, right? Now you see this right here? That's because that's coming loose. Not a problem. We're going to go down here. Freshen up here. Do a little adjusting because all we're trying to do really is pull it a little tighter, right? Now this is a really thick tie. So you have to start from this one. So I went all the way back to that one to pull it a little tighter. But since I didn't really undo it, I just pulled it tighter. Now you see how I'm longer right there? And I'm gonna go that one last time and then I should have a little more tuckage area under there. Now watch how I do it and see if it's fly. I ain't even lifted, man, I haven't even lifted the collar back up. You might not either. Just the tuck though, and look how much more tuck room we got under there. Bang. Now look at that tuck room. That tuck room might allow you some tuck in the first demo. It might not. But either way, we got our V, man. We got our V. We got our versatile V. Why is it so versatile, you say? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because this way right here, we sure got a V with a lot of them. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, don't worry. You can straighten it out if you want to. All those levels you can straighten out. Even that one up under there. You feel where I'm at? You see what I'm doing, right? Whew. I'm looking at it. I'm admiring it too, you all now. You all just give me 1 second. I am admiring that. I am really admiring that. I am admiring it. So why is it so versatile, you ask? Well, first and foremost, if you look at it like it's facing that way, it looks like a Scully, like the Where's Waldo hat. You feel me? Sitting on his head and he's looking out that way, you dig? Now, if you turned it this way, it'd still be a V or a triangle, upside down V, you dig? But then it would look like, let's see. Then it'd look like a triple tier, quadruple tier wedding cake. You feel what I'm coming from? Then if you turn to the side, look at the, never mind. Look at the versatile and the volumage on that. Volumage ain't no word, is it? It is now. So he used it. He used that volumage word. That's some volume on there, man. I'm gonna try to sit it down so if I can see it from right there. Y'all see it, right? If you look this way, it look like you can stick something right inside there. I'm gonna show you from this way. We're not gonna hate on one side just because the other side is different. Look at that. I can stick my finger in there if I needed to. But that's his hat part right there. If you look at it like that, it looks like a bowl getting pouring some liquid out. Don't play with it. And the dimple is still, you guessed it, fly and fresh the way it's supposed to be. How much ever you want to adjust this, you can. If I wanted to look pristine, I would make sure that each one of these levels are very, very equal. How do we do that? Very easy. We working with one tie, y'all. We working with one tie. That means that as long as this thing that I got tucked under here doesn't come out, man, everything else can be moved around and placed the way you want to place it. Now, this is very versatile. I even got a V right there in that upside down dimple. Do y'all feel where I'm coming from? Now you feeling the bowl that's pouring out? What I'm saying? For y'all that was born in the 70s and remember the 80s music, I remember Devo, Whip It and all that. Don't that look like the hat that they wore, them red hats that they wore in that Whip It video? Hey man, if you can rock this at any occasion, go ahead and rock it at any occasion, man. Depending on how you're doing. Now, does that look good with that shirt? I like it. I like it, man. I'm probably gonna throw a sweater on with it. I'm still in Colorado, y'all, even though it's almost June. It's still a little chilly here, man, so we're gonna do it in a special way. And I hope everybody enjoyed episode 6 on Ties with the Fly Guy channel. I am your host once again, the guy with the, you guessed it, fly ties. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Share this with someone that you know, someone that you don't know, or someone that might ask you a question about your tie because you didn't hooked it up with the various versatile V. You understand? I am your host. I'm going to check y'all later. Peace.